Way to bring the effort tonight.
Competitive sport players are evaluated year-round during games and off-court activities, and there's always someone to watch with, colleges and universities in action.
Yeah.
Crowd looks hype tonight. Better come with me.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Great to have you with us as we get ready for a Monday afternoon presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, Allie LaForce is our reporter. And here we can check out the story for Paolo Banchero.
Through the last 10 games, we've seen his rebounding numbers start to slide. He's not being as aggressive on the glass, not like he was earlier on in the season. He needs to get that fire back.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Then it's Franz Wagner, then it's Suggs, and it's Jemison in a two-guard. And for the Spurs, we've got Wembanyama, Jaren Jackson out there with Castle, then there's Delano Banton, and it's the dude in at the one. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, B.A., you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here's Benton. San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game here. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
A physical guard, Suggs, loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Here's the dude. Pass to Benton. Shot clock at 6. The dude passes to Jackson. Here's the dude. The three is up. First shot won't go. And here's Wagner. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Here's Suggs. 8 points in his last time out. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pass to Castle. And the Magic pushing it up now. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
You know, Banchero's difficult to match up with because of his versatility, especially when he's aggressively looking to score.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's the dude. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Wagner on the wing. And here's Carter, covered by Wembanyama. The 3 from Suggs. Gets the 3 to fall. Suggs has got 5 now.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Here's the dude. He's covered by Suggs. The dude gets the bucket.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
And it's the Magic with the ball. They trail by 1. Suggs outside. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. And Allie LaForce spoke with Kenny Atkinson. Allie?
I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. They'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Banchero no good. The Spurs have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Jackson. Great D that time from Banchero. Orlando's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Here's Jemison. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple.
And for a big man, Banchero does a lot well, especially moving without the ball. He's got excellent court awareness.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to review the game plan. Howard's checked in for Orlando. Check it out, the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from range the last 10 games. 5th on the list, the Magic.
These guys have been spacing the floor, spreading out the defense, and getting the three-point shots they want, as opposed to settling for bad ones.
Vassell, a screen on Suggs. The dude passes to Vassell. From deep, Wembanyama drains the triple.
Come on, 7+ feet guys like Wemby, they aren't supposed to be that fluid shooting it.
Orlando trailing here. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Yes, it's good. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Vassell. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Magic have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Offensive rebound. Carter finds Wagner. And here's Howard. Now Suggs. Shoots over Vassell. Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, I like Suggs knocking down that mid-range jump shot. That's what the defense gave him. Make him pay for it.
The dude passes to Wembanyama. A big group substitution here for Orlando.
Substitution of Jordan.
Vassell with it, and it's McGee picking him up. Here's the dude. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game.
That's the reach that makes Banchero such a hard defender to go up against. Hard to get over him.
Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look. Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Carter, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so he makes both from the line. Spurs trail by 3. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's the dude, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Clock at 6. And he jams it home with authority.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Carter. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Magic leading by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for Orlando, we've got Banchero, and it's Howard in at the small forward position. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude in their last time out against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He picked up 38 points and also helped on the glass, hauling in 3 boards. A statement game from him where he took his play to the next level. What's he have in store for us tonight, guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
San Antonio trailing here. Lots of room. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. The dude's got 8.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. Banchero right side. Over Jackson. Banchero no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to the dude. And he converts the layup. And it's a 3-point San Antonio lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And San Antonio making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. Orlando making a switch here. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Magic trail by 3. And Carroll with it. Jackson in his pocket. There's Howard with the 3. Drops in the 3. Howard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Down low. Here's the dude. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby.
Coach would love to see Wemby clean the offensive glass like that every time.
Suggs outside. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Spurs have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
The dude's shot is off.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Suggs outside. Banchero the screen. Suggs left side. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Really good aggressive take from Suggs, giving the defense no choice but to foul him there.
These are his first free throws of the game. That's good from... so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Orlando ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, and we have some pressure-filled games coming up. In addition to everything else, we'll see who has that clutch gene. As we shift our focus now to the Spurs, it's a tight one after 2 quarters of play.
They're really going to war for those second chance points, running guys to the offensive glass. It's a tight game. That could be the difference maker.
As long as it doesn't hurt their transition defense.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Orlando leading by 4. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Delano Banton. Then there's Castle. And it's the dude in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Wagner. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now. Here's the dude. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Here's Wagner. 5 to shoot. Over Castle.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap. You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
Carter can't get it to go.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's the dude. He's got 13 for the lead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And it's tied up with that one. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. The Magic have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Banchero outside. Here's Jemison, takes it inside, and the layup falls. Jemison's got 5 points. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Here's the dude. 15 points in the game. Wembanyama, the pass to the dude. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. The dude's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, nice feed by the big man, Wembanyama. His selfless attitude is what makes him a great teammate.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Orlando's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Now Wagner. Suggs outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Banchero. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Carter, he's checked in for Wembanyama, so he gets them both. Magic trail by 3. On the wing, Suggs. He's got 17. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Here's Jemison. Suggs outside. Six to shoot. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Jackson. San Antonio leading by 3. The dude passes to Benton. Castle for 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Picked by Carter. Here's Suggs. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Suggs has got 19 points.
Suggs handling his business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
Right wing. Here's Castle. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And the Spurs lead by 3.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Orlando has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Suggs surveys the D. There's the drive. Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in. Here's Banchero. He's scoreless. Carter, a screen on Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Banchero. Newman with a rebound.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Castle uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 5-point San Antonio lead.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Banchero outside. There's a minute 26 left in the third. Black passes to Suggs. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Boy, that's a combination of power and willpower. Suggs refusing to let the foul stop his shot.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. San Antonio leading. Here's the dude. Carter, the pass to the dude. Now here's Nurkic. Right side Carter. Pass to the dude. It's stolen by Howard. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Suggs outside. Here's Wagner. For the tie. And the layup is up and in. Wagner's got 6 points.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
The dude passes to Nurkic. And here's Vassell. Here's Newman. Buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now. 1 second left. And it goes!
Hits it.
Big shot at the buzzer.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Whew.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the...
Tie game in San Antonio. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. We've got Nasir Little. He's out there with Paolo Banchero, and it's Black in at the point. Just 5 on the clock. Wembanyama against Banchero. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Jackson.
Wembanyama's not going to sacrifice points by letting the shot clock run out.
To take the lead, Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Tipped. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Both teams making some changes here. Here's the dude. He's covered by Suggs. Here's the dude. To tie it up. Benton, good. Benton's got his first 2 points.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Stepping up in a big moment. Paolo Banchero. Love that leadership.
Wembanyama, screen on Suggs. The dude passes to Wembanyama. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. Orlando leading. Pass to Banchero. The 3. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Here's Benton. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And he recovers it. To take the lead. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Here's Jemison. It's in!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
The dude passes to Wembanyama. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Suggs with it. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Banchero. Tries again.